Most difficult conversations families face is recognizing when a loved one may need memory care support. Conditions like Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia can really change how someone navigates daily life. And many families feel unsure about when additional support may be necessary. So, in this video, I'm going to explain how memory care communities in Santa Barbara work and what families should know when beginning this process. So, I'm Melissa Tierney. I'm a realtor here in Santa Barbara at Keller Williams. I'm also a Keller Williams certified real estate planner and senior transition specialist here in Santa Barbara. I specifically work with seniors and their families to help navigate housing transitions later in life, including downsizing, retirement, housing decisions, and certainly helping make decisions when it comes to selling long-held family homes. I actually got my start in real estate after I downsized my grandmother and worked with our family on selling our long-time held family home. So it's what I started doing, and I've just kept continuing those same conversations with other families as well. Um, in in this in the previous video, actually, we talked about life care communities in Santa Barbara and how those communities allow residents to transition through different levels of care within the same environment, and environment being on the same campus. So, quick side note: if you feel that this information is valuable to you or your family, please give me a thumbs up below and feel free to leave a comment. If you're supporting a loved one or especially a loved one experiencing memory changes, your questions actually help guide future videos for this channel. So, memory care communities are specifically designed for individuals experiencing cognitive conditions such as, like I said, Alzheimer's, dementia, and other memory related conditions. But these communities provide specialized environments that really focus on safety, routine, and structured support. And typically, memory care communities offer specially trained care staff, secure environments designed for safety. A lot of times when I go to a memory care community, I will see the Wander Guard and I'll ask them, how many times they change the codes within the building. There's definitely structured daily routines, and there are some cognitive engagement activities as well. The goal is to create an environment that supports both safety and dignity while providing that specialized care. So families often begin exploring memory care when they notice, like I said, changes in a loved one's daily functioning. And some of these changes would specifically include memory loss, plain and simple, some confusion or disorientation, difficulty managing medications, wandering, or other types of safety concerns. Another thing that I've noticed with some of my memory care clients has been unpaid bills is another thing, um, and and certain levels of agitation just being higher than normal, and for certain things that happen that we would consider normal. And then, of course, there's also difficulty completing everyday tasks. So these changes can happen gradually, which is why many families begin researching memory care options before making that final decision. But understanding the available support options can help families to prepare for those future needs. So Santa Barbara offers several communities that provide memory care services, and some of those memory care programs exist within the larger senior living communities, while others specialize exclusively in memory care support. And those are going to be some that come to mind are going to be Pacifica Senior Living, there's Oak Cottage, there's Villa Alomar and Alexander Gardens. These communities focus on creating those structured environments that help the residents to feel comfortable and secure. And many communities also provide programs to help the residents maintain engagement through activities that do support cognitive stimulation. Families often visit several communities to determine which environment feels like the best fit. And for many families, the decision to explore memory care is often emotional. Adult children often feel a strong desire to support their parents while recognizing when professional care may be necessary. Many families struggle with the timing of this decision, but understanding that memory care communities are designed to provide that specialized support can help families to feel more confident about exploring these options. So when a loved one moves into memory care, families often begin evaluating another important option, which is what happens to the family home. Many seniors in Santa Barbara have owned their homes for decades. And as families navigate memory care decisions, they often begin exploring whether it makes sense, or I at least ask them to consider, would it make sense to rent out the family home for 2 tax seasons? Um, what if we rent it out to another family member? What if we, I mean, there are a lot of different avenues that we can go down, but this is all real estate planning. And this is where it becomes a broader conversation during these transitions. So if you are supporting a loved one experiencing memory changes, understanding how memory care communities work can really help families to navigate this difficult transition with greater clarity. I also have some books on dementia that some of my resources have written themselves, and I'd be happy to share them with you. Just drop me a comment below. In the next video, I'm going to talk about aging in place versus moving to a senior living community and how families evaluate which option is best. And if this video helped you to understand memory care options, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you have questions about senior living in Santa Barbara. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.